Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Okoro. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Ball, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
Miller outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the paint. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. Latrey drills the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, from the moment he entered this league, LaMelo Ball has been a high-volume three-point shooter.
Giddey the pass to Yabusele. In the corner, Okoro with it. Giddey kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Giddey. In the corner, it's Buzelis. A three ball. They get it back. Now, Okoro. Now, Giddey. Yabusele setting a screen for Giddey. The Bulls need to get a shot off. Here's Buzelis. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively. I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Knipple. Here's Diabate. It's stolen by Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Tough take by Buzelis, proving he can absorb some contact and finish on that drive.
Ball from long range. And Okoro pulls it down.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Pass to Buzelis. Over to the left wing. And here is Okoro. Clock at 4. Here's Giddey. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 3. Now Ball. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Charlotte.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you guys.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Trey Jones comes in for Isaac Okoro. .106 left in the first. Now here's Ball. He's got 6 to the middle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Outside, Jones. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The 3. Giddey, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Williams. Jones, no one around him. Off target from outside. 1 second left. The shot missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hornets on top, up 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Hornets, Williams is out there with McNeely. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Kobe White, Chicago trailing here. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
So it's the Hornets now, after Colin Sexton's three-pointer that didn't go. White against Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Chicago, Nurjan Yabusele, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Okoro comes in for Sexton. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Charlotte also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Brandon Miller in for McNeely. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Miller surveying the floor. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3. And it's hauled in by the Bulls.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Miller dishes the ball. For the 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Giddey, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Here's White. That one doesn't drop. Nice defense from Giddey. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Jones has it in the corner. And stolen by White.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Here's a Okoro. The layup off target.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith comes in for Nick Richards. And Buzelis subbed in for Trey Jones. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's Knipple in for Ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Giddey surveying the D. Lets it go from 14.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bridges for 3. The shot misses. The Bulls have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Giddey. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far. Bridges outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
White against Giddey. Smith with a screen on White. Giddey, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets lead by 3. And we'll be back with you right after this.
16.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They've done everything they can to shoot their way out of this contest. Somehow, they're still in it. Got to make the most of that opportunity.
It just takes a few to fall to open up the floodgates.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, right now for Chicago, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel like this team needs a culture change.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
We've got Yabusele, Okoro out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Smith in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Knippel. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Knippel's got the first points of the second half here for the Hornets. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Great positioning on the putback. Diabate's got his first bucket in this one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Pass to Diabate. Here is Miller. Right side, Ball. Out to Miller. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Buzelis. Now, Yabusele, Okoro. It's good from long range. Okoro's got 6 points.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in, and a switcher also for Charlotte. White's checked in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Smith outside. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Jones. He's covered by Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Yabusele a screen on Ball. Kept alive. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Yabusele.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, here's Ball. 10 points for him. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You combine strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Yabusele. Back to Jones. Smith with a screen on Ball. Smith outside. Here's Yabusele. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Jones for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Kneppel. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's Okoro. Light covering. Smith the pass to Jones. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now, here's Ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Bridges shot. Good.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now. Trust each other and trust the loads. It's not just one-on-one defense, it's together.
A little help from your friends. This is what Billy wants. He wants a lot of communication, wants teamwork. And guys, you were talking during that break if you think his team is listening.
Well, you know, you also have to credit the other team. I always say, you know, they get checks on the first and 15th also. I mean, the offensive play calling is having an effect, and let's just see how they respond.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Kneppel. Kobe White is out there with Miller. Then it's McNeely. Here's Giddey. It's good.
That's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Pass to White. Back to Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miller's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Giddey goes in. Makes it off the glass. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Miller outside. Jones against White. Back to Miller. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Simons surveying the D. connects from three-point range.
Man, lots of confidence on that three from Simons.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Sit down.
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Williams. Buzelis is checked in for Anfernee Simons. And it's Okoro in for Trey Jones. And then for Charlotte, Diabate's checked in, and it's Bridges in for McNeely. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Giddey can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Miller. Here's the screen. Shoots the three. Smith there for the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Buzelis with the ball. Defended by Knippel.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Miller outside. Outside Bridges. From outside, it's off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Yabusele. No problem with the wide open Jackson.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
Ball. Strong move off the glass.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Smith outside. Giddey against Miller. Now Giddey. 6 to shoot. Yabusele. Off target from outside. Charlotte's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 46 seconds left in the game. Yabusele. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off the glass.
Oh, my goodness. Josh Giddey, in a big-time moment, decides to knock it down.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Bridges. Oh, trying for it.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Yabusele outside. Misses the 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Down he goes for 3.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Shooting for Charlotte, Miller.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Let's lose a 3. That shot, no good. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. This was a hard-fought.